What's up guys, JDog back here again from SeekaHost. Today we're going to be going through how you can get completely free hosting and a completely free domain as well. Meaning that this site that I'm on right now has been hosted for free and the domain is absolutely free. Want to find out more? Well, let's get on with the video. So now to briefly explain before we actually get into the video of how to do it, what you need to have a website up, of course, is the hosting to have the domain hosted and the domain itself. These can range in prices. Some hosting can do them quite cheap, some might do them quite expensive. Now, if you're looking for a completely free WordPress hosting and the free domain, that's going to be the perfect video for you because we've got both the things that you're going to need here. First of all, let's start with the hosting, which you're going to get with SeekaHost, which is a completely free hosting. So you can just get started with that without even having to make a payment or even have the card details there for them to take future payments. That's all completely free and legit. Next up, how about the domain? Well, of course, that's going to be done with Freenom, which is going to be able to give you a free domain, usually ending with TX, ML, or other slightly less used domain endings. Of course, if you do want a .com, .co.uk, or one of the more popular domain names, head on over to SeekaHost.app. We're going to be able to get you the cheapest price for domains as it is. I mean, a .co.uk at the moment is going to cost you around £3.65 for the entire year. However, let's not go off track. So as you can see, we have our two free areas where we get our domain and we can then connect it with our hosting, leading to our beautiful and completely unfinished WordPress site so far. So, like what you hear? I certainly do. Let's get into the video and let's find out how to do this. So to get started, we're going to need our domain name first before we get the hosting, and we're going to do that by searching here. This is going to be www.freenom.com. Of course, having a free domain does come with pros and cons. The pros are obviously that it's free. The cons are that, well, there's a few cons, such as you can't get the popular domain names, and you only get it free for up to 12 months. So after 12 months, they can charge you for that particular domain name, or you might want to switch, which might turn out to be a bit of a pain long run. However, if you are looking for completely free, this is going to be the way to do it. So let's search up for a domain. In this case, I've just searched up my name, so jamesfloracos.com. Obviously, they don't have the .com. And these are the ones that are going to be available to you for free. So .dk, .ml, .ga, brilliant for gaming websites, .cf, or .gq. At this point, you can simply go ahead and choose your domain. I'm going to go ahead for TK, and just be aware that if you do select this, it says the domain's not available. Just simply type the entire domain with the ending in the search bar again. Let's see if it does it. So we're just going to check to see that it's free. See there, it says not available. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to type the whole domain into the search bar again. As you can see, it's now become available again. We can go to selected and we can now go ahead and get that particular domain. Then go ahead to checkout. The checkout process is extremely easy. If you're just going to be connecting this to the free WordPress, we don't have to worry about the DNS forwarding the domain. We just have to go and select the maximum amount of time period that is for free. Of course, if you do want to pay, it's a little bit more, but we're going to go for the 12 months for free for this domain and simply go ahead and continue. As you can see, totals due, no card details needed, so you've got your domain up and running. Of course, I'm not actually going to go for this because I already have one, but you just either need to create an account or use your Google or Facebook to sign in. One more thing that might happen, obviously, you know, the cons that do come with trying to get a free domain are that once you do register it, sometimes it can become unregistered or unregistered. You just got to go through the steps again. It will eventually register to you, or just once you have done it, just make sure to sign in, then do it again. You will eventually get it. Once you do get it, you can go to your services, then go to my domains. As you can see, the one that I showed you earlier here, my links.tk, it's free. It tells you when the expiry date is, when you registered it, and you can also go ahead and manage your domain, which is going to be important for connecting up our free hosting. If you click on that, it's going to give you all the options for your domain that you can change, such as the management tools, DNS, and of course name servers, which is going to be the important one. Brilliant. So within a few minutes, we've got our domain set up, we've got it ready, and all we need to do is get the free hosting off SeekaHost.app. I'll have the link in the description, so make sure to go check that out. Follow the link and you'll come to this page here, which you can go ahead, scroll down, and as you can see, we have the free WordPress hosting, $0 per month, and you get loads of great features that you would expect with WordPress hosting that you pay for anyway. This is a great way to start up. You get up to 500 megabytes web space, so for a small blog or a startup website, that's going to be absolutely perfect. And then as you do need to scale up, you can see that the packages are extremely cheap. So once you do hit that certain size, you're thinking, okay, well, I need to scale up a little bit here. My website's quite successful. Perhaps my blog's doing really well. I need to add lots more images, lots more content. That's when you can choose yourself whether you want to upgrade, and you can upgrade for only £1 per month to get a WordPress hosting. And that's going to quadruple your web space straight away for only £1 a month. However, getting started with the £0 a month one is going to need no card details. We can simply log into SeekaHost.app, select this package, and then we got it for free. Before we get into that, let's just take a little look at the dashboard with SeekaHost.co, what you're going to get, and you're going to get everything that you can use in one area here. That's going to be whether you have blogs, WordPress sites, tracking sites, or of course any domains that you do have with us. And you do also get some great free tools as well, such as the University and the PBM Demystified group, which is going to give you a ton of the free information that you're going to need for growing your blogs, Google AdWords, SEO, and loads of other cool stuff as well. So once you've got your free hosting, you've signed into SeekaHost.co, we're going to go to WordPress sites, and on the top right, you're going to go to Add WordPress Site here. This is going to be where you put your domain. You can choose a blog title here, whether you want it visible or not visible at the moment, perhaps you might be developing. And under that is going to be where you choose your WordPress package. And that's all you need to do on the SeekaHost app to actually get your hosting up and running. What that will then do is it will provide you the name servers that you need, so name server 1 and name server 2. That's where we can come back over to our free domain, and at this point we're going to use the custom name servers. Enter below. Name server 1, we're just going to copy that over exactly as it is, and name server 2, we're going to do exactly the same thing. So as you can see, handy little copy button, we can copy that as it is, come over and paste it into name server 2. Save your changes, and the connection has now been made between your free hosting and your free domain. This can take anywhere between 1 minute to maybe a couple of hours for the name servers to propagate. That means the connection between the name servers of your hosting to your domain to make the connection, and then you can simply enable your SSL certificate by going up to SSL and then enabling your SSL, making yours a secure site with HTTPS rather than HTTP, which is an unsecure connection. You can manage your account using that button to get your password, login information to actually log into your site, and then in no time you will have your WordPress site up. Log into the backend by doing a /wp-admin, and then you can start getting editing on your WordPress site. So as you can see guys, that took me merely a matter of, we're talking about 10 minutes here, and I've got my WordPress hosting and I've got my domain set up for absolutely free, and I've started to edit on my site. This could really benefit beginner bloggers, anybody starting up a business website that's never started one before and needs somewhere to get started without wanting to spend that extra cash just to learn. Anybody that wants to get started with WordPress or learn just that in themselves. Influencers, content creators, so you can have a place for everything, all your links into one area. If you make YouTube, you can share your videos on your website as well. Your TikToks, Instagram stories, everything can be integrated into one place, so you know that everybody can find you when they search you, when they Google you, it will come up with you. They can then follow the links to all of your other media or other content. With everything going online these days, it's a perfect time to get this service, use the free service, and when you do need to, or if you do need to, scale up the ladder as your website becomes more successful, more popular, and you start to add more features to it.